And apparently people are already talking to ChatGPT like it's a therapist. So where do you weigh in on that? Because you were talking, a few minutes ago about the importance of self-care, even your friends and family knowing, this, we've spoken about this in the past as well. If everybody could sort of up their level of, let's say mental health first aid, or understand or learn how to active listen, etc., you wouldn't have such a burden on the mental health professionals, because it's not like the comparison you made of tertiary care hospitals required. But right now, when you see this craze of, as you're calling them, a tech snake oil salesman or therapy
They are snake
bots,
oil sales.
or
I mean,
this,
it is snake oil. All of it is snake oil. Okay? And the reason I say it's snake oil is very simple. Anyone who's selling a therapy bot, okay, or AI. See, there are two kinds of therapy things. Okay, one is these platforms which will connect you to an actual therapist, and you can talk to them. Now that those they're not actually using technology. They're just a glorified Zoom, basically. Okay, they are allowing you to connect to a therapist who's doing therapy remotely for you instead of doing it physically. So let's leave that out. I'm talking about bits where people are saying, oh, you know what, there is an automated way in which the therapy bot is going to, some AI driven stuff is going to do the therapy for you. So there's no human being involved. Now, with that kind of stuff, to me, that is complete snake oil. Okay, totally snake oil. And the reason I say totally snake oil is very simple. None of them, or almost, you can say almost all of them, do not have any evidence that they are effective, do not have any evidence that they are safe, okay, and do not actually satisfy any of the privacy and data privacy concerns and all of that stuff. So they are totally snake oil. When you ask these therapy people and who are doing these apps and all, and there's this idea that, oh, but how can you cause any harm by talking to someone? You can cause huge amount of harm if you're not talking properly to someone. And my simple thing is, like, imagine if I designed a stent. Okay, let's take the heart as an example. If I designed a stent and started selling the stent, and I have no evidence that the stent actually works or the stent is safe, would you allow the people to sell stents like that? I mean, stents are regulated. You can't, the FDA in USA not only regulates medicines but also regulates medical devices, and a stent is called a medical device. So why are these therapy bots not called medical devices? And why are they not regulated? And if they
yeah.
were being regulated, then they would have to have evidence data. They would have to show that, look, this is effective. We've got some trials showing it is effective. We know it is safe because we've done the trial. At the moment, none of that is happening. At the moment, some couple of tech bro kids will get together and write some software and say, here is a bot, and put it out in the market and start collecting cash. I
And
mean, this
data. Oh
is.
God, what are they doing with everyone's data? That's
And
also
what
the
are they?
scary thing.
What are the
Yeah.
privacy concerns? Like, what
Yeah.
happens to people's data? Where is all this stored? How do we know it's not going to get leaked? And there was a celebrated case from